This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the. And the tip goes to Houston. Smith outside. Over Durant. Second chance effort. Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, good second chance bucket by Sharp. You got to get in there and participate on the play to win those.
And that one's good by Durant. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Ayton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Sharp. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Warren. The three is up. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Kept alive. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Right side Durant. Lets the three fly. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Pass to Sharp. That one is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. And there's the lob. Can't complete the lob. And here are the Rockets. Now here's Smith. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Porter's shot is off. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there. Yeah, he was one step late that time.
So both teams making some changes here. Christopher misses. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
Yeah, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Outside Durant. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And the shot goes in.
He could have walked to the basket.
The Suns leading. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns. Darius Bazley.
Ooh, poked away. Out to the right wing. Luwawu Cabarrot.
Devin Booker.
Right side Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. 4 on the clock. Ross. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here's Van Vliet. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grip.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Back to Bazley. 4-3. The rebound by Bridges.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Van Vliet. There's 39 seconds left to the first. Cauley Stein with the rebound. And so here's Phoenix. They lead by 4. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. And stolen by Bridges. Van Vliet left side. To the wing on the left. Pass to Christopher. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Good on the second one. Van Vliet with it. And that's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Christopher. There's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Garuba. It's hauled in by Bazley. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. It's a 3-point game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And it's the Suns with the ball, leading by 5. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over.
Here's Sharp. Drives to the hoop. And he makes it on the layup. Sharp's got his second bucket on the night.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Nice shot by Ross.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Here's Sharp. Here's Smith. Tries again. Tries yet again. The shot no good. Nice D from Cauley-Stein. Outside Love. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns get another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Nice D from Cauley-Stein. The Suns leading. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Booker. He's got 7. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
Here's Love. It's Ross on the wing. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Ross has got 6 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston will come the other way. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Love for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
It's over 10 years in the league for Love, but there's still some spring in those legs.
Here's Sharp. The shot, no good. Hey, nice D from Ross.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Love for 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Love the open look. No luck on that one. And Houston the other way now. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter, such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Here's Ross. Outside Love. Here's Moutier. Three-pointer off the mark. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Count it. Good. And the Suns lead by 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Porter. Uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Substitution for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet.
Outside Warren. Back to Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Greg. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he good as ever. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And they get it back. For 3, Warren. It's not going to go for him. The Rockets trail. He goes up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Second half of basketball.
Oh! Okay, right now, put this kid in the dunk contest. I mean, Sharp can really put on a show. Ooh, fun to watch.
Durant's shot is off.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
This for the tie. And Durant with the block. In transition, here come the Suns. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant, a threat on the offensive glass, too.
VanVleet left side. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Shot from the wing. An open look for Durant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter. quarter.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The three is up. Van Vliet misses.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Okogie. Right side Paul. And he converts the layup. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feat.
The Suns clear it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The drive by Paul. The kick to Durant. Driving in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
4th team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The kick to Durant. That's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. That one doesn't drop. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Comes up empty down low. Right side Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup. Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Pass to Houston. .124 left in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on T.J. Warren. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
The drive by Porter. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. Durant for 3. Rockets with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
On the wing, Porter. Give him 8 points now. To the paint. Garuba. .32 seconds left in the third. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Paul with it. Now Porter defending. The kick to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And now a 12-point Phoenix lead. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Porter. Three-pointer. Love grabs the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Booker fires from way outside. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Launches it. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play there.
Here's Booker. It's tipped. Outside Porter. The rebound by Ross. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And it's Love missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative.
Sharp. Can't connect from short range. And it's Phoenix's ball. They led by as many as 18.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block. Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Oh, a really deep three that time. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Ross can't get it to go. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And he dunks it down.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
And
shape, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on the mission until I get that back. If I say it, you best to believe it. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map for rap, and now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bicker though. Got a plan way bigger than that, cause we never really was rich, bro. We had to spend every dollar we had. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. I ain't never going back.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
And how nice would it be to stick that in your back pocket after just 2 games, guys? I mean, I know they think that's what's going to happen because they played with that kind of confidence in the first meeting. They feel very good about this one.
No coverage that time. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight. With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The shot's good from Paul.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Outside Durant. Suns keep it alive. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
The wide open look for Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Suns. 6-point lead.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge. He had a chance to talk with head coach Stephen Silas.
Well, Kevin, speed will be on display this evening. He told his players, get out in transition every chance they get and try to turn this into a track meet. We'll see if they can have their running shoes on tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. KD with it. Now Smith defending. Over in the corner, Paul.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Pass to Smith. And here's Sharp. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
First team foul.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack. And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
They get a hand on it. It's Durant on the wing. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
In for the Suns, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Rockets trail by 10. Outside Porter. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Porter's got 5.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Pass to Baszler. From outside, off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
.131 left here in the first quarter. And Porter, here we go.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Two open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's 12 points for KD.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There's a Kogi with three. Booker. .26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
It's Sengun, top of the key. Sharp. Drops in the tray. Sharp's got 7 points.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Sun. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back right. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
And stolen by Sengun. Sharp, that's good. He's got 9.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern...
My hood up on the